Hello, I'm Kirsty or _Diamond Painter. Welcome to my channel. This is my April whip and chat video, but even more excitingly, it's the start video for Wizarding World DP For those that don't know, this is the Harry Potter themed event that I host during May, and it starts today. I will give all the information you'll need about it in this video, but will also leave links to my Instagram and the event Facebook group in the description. All the info can be found on both of those too. I have been more organised this time and got everything I need written down, so I shouldn't forget anything. This was meant to be a kitting up video of the kit I'm going to be doing for the event, but life was busier than expected, so I'm not as close to finishing this kit as I thought I would be. So you'll get a whip and chat style instead, and I'll kit up for the week 1 video. I am currently working on Desert Bloom Dreamcatcher by Jane Mayday from Diamond Art Club. This is now a discontinued kit, and it's not a style that I'd usually go for, but I'm actually really enjoying it. The pen that I'm using is from Butterfly Effectwares, and the stainless steel tips are from Diamond Art Club. I've got a single placer and a 6 placer. As always, I'm kitted up into a combination of trays from Bella Art de Nicole. I also have my little tray here, perfectly matches the canvas. And I've also partially kitted up into the Art Dot screw top containers. I am using the Blue Raspberry Candy Floss Putty by Crafting with Cat. This smells absolutely amazing. I'm just gonna try and open it and smell it again because I love this smell so much. Just to show you how pretty it is as well. So it smells like bubblegum sweet, I think. I don't know. Is it like, yeah, blue raspberry bubblegummy type smell. I love it anyway. And then the only other accessory, or yeah, I guess accessory, I don't know if you call it an accessory or not, but I've gone with that, are my release papers from Bee's Crafty Corner. These ones are from a licensed artist, I believe George Urbine, but don't quote me on that. Very, very pretty, either way. I'll link everything in the description, and if you're interested, I do have a few affiliate links and discounts that you can find there too. So let's choose the first colour, and then I can tell you more about Wizarding World DP. This is probably the most confetti heavy, not that it's confetti heavy at all, but the most confetti heavy area I've had in this kit so far. So I'm kind of like, normally there's about 4 colours in each section. It's like, yeah, just go for one. I have more of a decision to make this time, but I have gone with this pretty pink. So yeah, today is the start of Wizarding World DP, as I've said multiple times already now. But as you know, my working and talking skills are slowly improving. We're getting there. So it starts today, and it will run all the way through until the 31st of May. You can join in at any point during that time. You don't have to start today, so if you're seeing this next week, don't feel like you've missed out. You can absolutely start next week, as long as you fill out the entry form and post your start photo with the keyword. The entry form will be available in the event doc, which is linked below. This is also where you will choose your house you want to earn points for. I will come back to that later. So you will need to post a start photo, and I do ask that you also include a keyword. So here is my example post from last year. This is not this year's keyword. Please just make a note of that. The keyword for this year is spells. S-P-E-L-L-S. It's just a way to make sure people aren't starting before the date that they say they are, so that everyone is actually starting on the same day. I found that it works really well with other events, and it worked well last year, so I've kept that as something I require for this event. You can post your start photo either in the event Facebook group, or you can post it on Instagram using the hashtag wizardingworlddpalong. Either works, as long as you filled out that entry form and let me know where you're posting and what your username is, I will be able to find it, so that is all fine. It can be a work in progress as long as the required area to complete is still left on that canvas. So the required area for this year is 40cm by 40cm. Doesn't have to be all on one canvas. If you are using two smaller canvases, that is when it will require a new start, because you obviously won't have the full 40 by 40 left if you've already started one of the smaller ones. If that makes sense. Being a Harry Potter event, it does need to be a Harry Potter or Fantastic Beasts canvas. Any canvas is, as long as it's Harry Potter or Fantastic Beasts themed, is fine to participate with. You can earn points for the House Cup. You can obviously join in with all the different challenges, and that's all fine. If you would like to be entered in for the prizes at the end of the event, it does need to be a licensed kit. If you're unsure whether or not it's licensed or whether or not it is Harry Potter themed, send me a message and I will happily let you know. So new for this year, which I'm very excited for, is the House Cup. Now this is just a friendly competition, there's no prizes for this, but I want to kind of push the going back to participating for the fun of participating rather than participating for prizes side of events, and I thought this would be a good way of kind of doing that. So when you fill out your entry form, there is a question asking which house you would like to represent. I unfortunately couldn't work out a way that didn't require a lot of work from me to have like a quiz or something that would then sort you automatically. I didn't think of that idea in time, so maybe I will look into it for next year, but for this year you're just choosing your own house that you want to be in. So for the points that you can earn, you will get points each week if you post a progress post of your kit. So from today, I should have written this down. I didn't have the dates written down on the same page as my current one. So week 1 will count from today until the end of the 8th. If you post a progress post within that time, you will earn points for your house. And I'm also going to give you a challenge each week, which will earn you bonus points for your house. They're all kind of along a similar theme, as in you will have to include something within your progress post other than the kit that you're working on to earn the house points. I've also just realised that I was doing a lot of hand gestures off camera to emphasise the point there, so my bad, I forgot that I was meant to be working on this kit. Yeah, so week 1's challenge, which again, I'll just repeat it, is from today until the 8th, is to post a progress photo, and within that photo to include a Harry Potter item. It can be anything Harry Potter. So it could be a DVD, it could be one of the books, it could be Harry Potter Lego, it could be a wand, anything, a little figurine of one of the characters, anything like that. If you include it within your progress post photo, you will get double points for your house towards the house cup. So that will be your week 1 challenge. I will repeat it again at the end of the video just in case you forget. But that is going to be for week 1. So then week 2, I will give you a different challenge. You will again get points for posting a progress post. If you also complete the challenge, you'll get double points. Same for week 3, same for week 4. You will also then get points if you complete the required area. So the 40 by 40 centimetre or equivalent area, you will get points for completing that. There may also be some bonus challenges posted by some of the sponsors. This hasn't been confirmed with all of them yet, but I know there are a few. Ouch, I just hit my elbow. Ow. So yeah, I'll start that again. There are a few sponsors that have said they would like to post challenges on their social posts. So make sure you are following them on Facebook, Instagram. All of their socials are available in the event document, which is linked in the description. They could post at any time, but if you complete their challenge, you will also get bonus points for your house. So to expand a little more on how the points work, because unfortunately there are some houses that are more popular than others. I have been sorted by Pottermore twice into Gryffindor, so I am in one of those most popular houses, but there is the kind of bias. So points will be adjusted per person depending on how many people are in the house, kind of like done on a percentage basis. So for each challenge, so for the points for the progress post, a maximum of 100 points will be given per house, per task, effectively. So the points for a progress post, you can only get a maximum of 100 points per house. Bonus points for the challenge completed, again another maximum of 100 points per house. So if there's 10 people in one house and 4 people in another house, the house with 10 people in won't be able to get more points per challenge than the house with 4 people in, if that makes sense. Hopefully it does. I did explain it a little bit in my previous WIP and chat, if you want to go back and have a look at that one. I think I gave like physical number examples, but hopefully that all makes sense about the points and that you're as excited about it as I am, because I really think that that's probably going to be my favourite part of the event this year. Just seeing which house, like if there's 2 houses that are neck and neck for most of it, which one kind of pulls in front, things like that. I don't know, it's just exciting to see how it goes. Speaking of our sponsors though, I do want to give a massive thank you to the sponsors that have agreed to support the event. So we have, this is in no particular order, but this year we have Bee's Crafty Corner, where I get my release paper from, and she has very, very kindly designed a WIP release paper. I will put a photo of it here. I do actually have some. I think I've left them in the other room though, so maybe I'm not as prepared as I thought I was for this video. But they are amazing. I really, really like them. So there's that. We also have Bella Art and Nicole sponsoring, who I buy all my trays from. I've also got this trash drill minder from them, which is available on their site. It's a little cauldron, which is really cute and kind of relevant to Harry Potter as well. I believe they do them in a few different colours. Honestly, can't remember what this colour is. It might have been a limited edition one they did one year. I don't empty it very often, but there's plenty of room in there, so it doesn't matter. Also got Flora Design, who do some lovely pens, and they also have a few 3D printed items as well. Also just want to do a little edit to add. I recorded this a while ago, last week. Now that I'm editing it, I do have the details from Flora Design, and they have got some lovely pens to go with wizardingworlddpalong, and they've also got some trays in all of the house colours. We have Butterfly Effectwares, who are sponsoring again. I love their pens. I mean, I'm using this one. And they do different colourways each week. And then Crafting Cat UK as well. Again, love her putty. And supporting another UK, I was going to say another UK business, I'm not a business. I'm supporting a business within the UK, which I like. I like to support local people. So yeah, they are all of our sponsors. Please do show some love to them, go follow them on their socials. If you're able to purchase from them, that is even better. So yeah, that is the start of wizardingworlddpalong. Of course, if you have any other questions about it, drop me a message. You can either leave a comment down below, you can send me a message on Instagram, or you can send me a message on Facebook, or drop a message in the Facebook group. Either works. If I don't reply to your Facebook message, if you've sent me a direct message, mention me in a comment in the group. It's probably because it's gone to my requests, and I'm not a big Facebook user, so I've probably not seen it. I don't always get notifications when I get a request for a message. So if I've not responded within a couple of days, drop a comment, mention me in a comment, and I will go and check that for you. So yeah, very exciting. And in case you're wondering what kit I will be doing for the event, it is, oh, I don't think I'm going to be able to show this because I've got the camera quite low to my desk. I can show you the bottom. It's going to be, oh, sticky. The Hogwarts Express from Diamond Art Club. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to, I'll put a picture of it on the screen. If you follow me on Instagram, you may have seen I put a poll up to decide which kit I should do for the event, and this is the one that won. So yeah, let me know what kits you're doing in the comments, and I can't wait to see all of your progress posts and to see which house you pick as well. I'm quite interested to see how many people pick different houses, or which house has the most people in. Are diamond painters predominantly one house over the other? I don't know, but I'm excited to find out. So, sticking with my monthly WIP and chat updates on life, April has been so busy. it was always going to be a busy month for me with the events that we host at work, but it seems to have been even busier this month. I mean, it has. We've see our events get bigger and bigger each year. We've also got an extra event in April this year, and we did have a designer leave, which meant more work on the remaining people there. I mean, they left all good reasons, or they left on good terms. They basically got a job offer from their dream job, so you're not going to turn down your dream job when it's offered to you like that. So I'm very happy for him, but it did mean I had a lot more work than I was expecting. Right, so let's do this one. Let me just get the next colour, because we all know what my multitasking is like. Oops, these ones are a bit staticky. Had a couple try and escape there. So yeah, been a very busy month, but it's also been really good, so can't really complain. My Bees Crafty Corner order came in. I will put the photo of it here because, like I said before, I have left all of them in the other room. Not very organised. And I did manage to finish a kit, so I finished Bittersweet. I will also put a photo of that here. Lots of photos today. There we go. So that was a nice kit to work on. I had a lot of colour in. It did feel like it took a lot longer than normal though. So yeah, I was kind of glad to be done with that one in the end. Unlike this one, which, although it has taken me longer than I initially expected to do, just because I was busy, I'm really enjoying working on it. Don't know if it's because it's the larger colour blocking sections or the colours, I don't know, but yeah, just something about it is really enjoyable, which is good. What else happened in April? I ordered some more pen tips, so just some more of these stainless steel tips, the 6 and the single, just so that all of my pens have now got the tips and I don't have to keep swapping them over. Yeah, it was annoying me because, like, this one, I don't think I've got any washi tape around it to make it secure. I'm not going to pull it out and find out, because knowing me, I will not be able to get it back in properly again. I think this one has just got the rubber band on, but doesn't have washi, or if it does, it's only a very small amount. So some of my pens don't need any or very little washi tape, others need quite a lot, and when I was switching between them, I was just getting annoyed having to either take washi tape off a tip or put washi tape on a tip, and yeah, so I just got a few more. I also received my Art Nicole order. I got a couple of trays, which I do have here because I'm using them. So I got, oh, that's all of the jewels falling down. I got this really pretty mermaid tray. I can't remember how many colours they said it has on it, 11 maybe? Absolutely love it though. This is in their large size. And which one is it? This one? Nope. This one. Yes. And I also got their pet tray as well. So they always like to give the disclaimer that they have 2 dogs, 2 cats and 2 guinea pigs when they're doing their lives, because they normally are barking in the background or the cats like to jump up. So yeah, it's a very cute tray. So I got those. I also got a couple more of these work in progress frames. I got a mint green one and I want to say pink one. Can't remember now. They are also in the other room. Just wanted to be able to match the colour of the kit to the frame a little bit better. Just an excuse to buy more, really. And did I buy anything else? Or was that all? Oh, and I got another tray tower, which you can't see. I'm not going to pick that up because I will probably drop everything. But yeah, I've got all of my trays in the towers that they make. So I got another one of those. And then Nicole was very, very kind. I'm not going to show it because I don't know if they want me to show it or not, but she included an item, just an extra item. Didn't know she was going to do this, so it was really sweet of her. And I'm really excited about it. It's something they've not released yet, which is why I don't want to show it. But it's definitely something that I like, and I've been using it quite a lot. So yeah, very excited for when they properly release that and I can show it off a little bit more, or show it off at all. So yeah, thank you to Nicole for that. That was really sweet of her. Whoops. I'm trying to think what else other than work has happened in April. Went out for breakfast a few times, just to a little garden centre, which was nice. And then obviously we had Easter as well, where I have been working with people in the USA on one of the magazines that I work on. Found out that Easter isn't as big in America. Not that I'd say it's big here, but we get a bank holiday on the Friday, and obviously the Saturday and the Sunday are off anyway as the weekend, and we have a bank holiday on the Monday, so we basically get a 4-day weekend for Easter, which isn't something that you do in the States, which I was surprised about, really. I don't know why, but yeah, I just thought it would be something that you guys would also do. Turns out you don't. So for the Easter weekend, I was so busy. Not with work this time, just with seeing family and things. I went to my granddad's on the Saturday, I think. Had lunch with him, we just had a takeaway, which was nice. Then went to my dad's for a roast on the Sunday, and then had a lot of family round at his, and then went back to my mum's afterwards, and then finally came back home and just chilled out because it was a lot of socialising, and I'm not a very socially person. And then I think I did some work from home on the Monday. I can't remember now. Maybe it was the Friday that I did something. And I definitely did one day over the weekend, so yeah. Oops, too many. So that was that. And then that week after the Easter was just busy getting ready for one of the events that was hosted a couple of days ago. Well, I say a couple of days ago from when I'm recording it. So I'm recording it on Sunday because I know with work I probably won't get a chance to record before then, after then. I don't know what day we're on anymore. So yeah, a couple of days ago had the event, and the whole week leading up to it was just insanely busy. But the event went well. There were a couple of little bits that didn't go as we had hoped they would, or as we had planned, but they weren't things that guests would have noticed. and we either did something else, and then by the time the guests actually arrived, they wouldn't have known that we had something different planned in the first place, or we just didn't do it, and again, guests wouldn't have known that we were doing it in the first place to know that we didn't do it. So yeah, it was all good in the end. I don't think anyone broke their trophies this year, which was a bonus. Might have been a different awards actually, but there was one of the events that we hosted, there were a couple of trophies that got dropped and splashed. So at least there was none of that I've heard of anyway, but as I'm the one that designs the trophies, I normally get told fairly quickly that something got broken, because I have to send all the artwork and everything off again. So yeah, it was a very fun evening or afternoon. I'm someone that goes to bed early anyway. I will usually aim to be in bed by 10 p.m. Not that that's been happening with how much I've been working recently, but in general I will be in bed at 10 p.m. I think I got home from this event, I walked in the door at 9:15. I was so exhausted though. I hadn't got up any earlier than I normally would either, but it's just a day where you're constantly on your feet, constantly interacting with people. It's very tiring. So yeah, 9:15, got in, got changed, quickly had like a little snack. We did eat for the event, but it wasn't, it was lunch, like a late lunch, and then by the time I got back I was hungry again, so I had a little snack, put my pyjamas on, and I was in bed by 9:30, which was lovely, to be honest. Although 2 days later I do still feel like I'm catching up on sleep. My body's not fully rested yet because we have got another event tomorrow and the day after, which I am still doing last minute prep for, but I'm not physically going to that one. That is not happening in the UK, so I've not gone to that one, but I'm still remotely preparing stuff for them. So yeah, by the end of this week I can fully relax, which is when, because obviously I'm filming this early, so the end of this week is when the event will actually be starting and when this video is going up. So I'm very excited to just have the next month kind of focusing on diamond painting and not having all my free time be work time. Yeah, that's pretty much been my month. Also, can we just appreciate this fairy dust colour? Let's zoom in on there. Look how pretty they are. It's so sparkly. Oops. Have I knocked the camera over now? There we go. I'm not entirely sure where it was before. There, maybe it was a apologies. But I wanted to show you the pretty sparkle fairy dust. I do love this type of jewel. You can't really see them, like the ABs, you can straight away see, oh, they're nearly off camera. You can straight away see there's ABs here and here. They're easier ones to point to, aren't they? You can't necessarily tell straight away where the fairy dust are. They're quite subtle. Like these greens here are fairy dust. But they just look so pretty up close. I don't even know what I was saying before I got those drills out. This is what happens when I don't have a plan and I just roll with it. Anyway, I think it is a good time to wrap up. So thank you for sticking with my rambling. Hopefully you had some enjoyment out of it. At least the first part anyway, where it's very exciting that Wizarding World DPalong is now kicking off. I'm also really excited to get started on my Harry Potter kit. That's that's the whole point of the event, to all work on the same kits or same themes together. So yeah, I am very excited to get this one finished so I can start that. I did consider having 2 WIPs, but oh, that's a good point actually. I also finished a mystery kit last month. I've now only got the 1 WIP again. So I won't put a photo of this one up, just in case people still have it to do. It was the mystery kit, I want to say 59, the Randall Spangler one, the second Randall Spangler one that Diamond Art Club released. So that was my second WIP. For nearly a year I had that going. I don't have space at my desk for more than 1 work in progress, so whenever I wasn't working on it, it was rolled up on the back of my couch, which wasn't ideal, but I kind of didn't expect it to be a work in progress for as long as it was. So yeah, I am so glad that I've now only got 1 WIP, and I couldn't go back to having 2 when I've only just got rid of 2. So yeah, I will finish this one and then start on my Harry Potter one. I'm looking forward to seeing all of your progress already, and I'm really excited about this house cup, so hope you are as well. And I will see you next week for the week 1 catch up. Hope you all have a great week, and thanks for watching. Bye!